Fans, don't forget to come back for the upcoming Doubleday. All attendees will receive a complimentary match golf ball. Be sure to be at the next home game, Nets fans, because the first 10,000 fans will be getting their own Brooklyn Nets calendar. Nets tickets are available right now. We have single and multi-game plans now available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or...
The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Nets have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hello and welcome to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series stands at 2-1. Obviously high stakes for both teams tonight. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the Milwaukee starting 5. And it's Tucker in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, we've got Smith. Scotty Barnes is out there with Sarr. And it's Thunder in at the 1. You take a look at Brooklyn, and their season could be riding on this Game 4.
I think you're right. I mean, if they drop this game, they need to win 3 straight to reach the finals. And 2 of those wins would have to come on the road, and that's a tough task.
Now here's Paul. Poke loose. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're on the break. Here's Thunder. Pass to Sarr. Gill grabs the board. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Gill. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And that one drops for him. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Tucker.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Whitehead passes to Barnes. There's a screen. Takes it inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. All with it. Fires the 3. Sarr pulls it in. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Smith passes to Thunder. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-pointer. Smith's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul passes to Gill. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball drives in, and it's slammed in by Paul.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
A 3, Smith doesn't go for him. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Gill. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. The Bucks trail by 4. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Both shots good from the strike. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's tipped. Smith with it. Picked up by Tucker. Smith passes to Thunder. There's a screen. Smith. That one's good. Smith's got 9. Here's Paul. Outside Tucker. Throws it up high. And Paul gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Brooklyn leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Fox is checked in for Paul.
14. In for the Bucks. Number 15.
Here's Thunder. From deep, Sarr. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Double team on Fox. Here's Purdue. No made baskets yet. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Knocked away. Whitehead passes to Smith. Here's Thunder. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail by 4. Morris outside. Drains the triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Thunder. Drives to the hoop. Misses the layup. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the left wing. Tucker. And that misses. That would have put him up. Smith outside. Over Fox. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Tucker, and he drains the quick shot.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Thunder. Tipped. Now Tucker. Down low. Here's Purdue. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Morris outside. Pass to Purdue. Outside Tucker from deep. And they'll get another chance. They get it again. With the second effort. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Nets trail by 3. Here's Thunder. Pass to Hawkins. Butler with the ball. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Morris outside. Purdue. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Thompson. Fox outside. Hey, expanding his range. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Bucks lead by 1. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Thunder. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for the Nets.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Thompson. No points so far. Purdue can't get it to go. Here's Hawkins. To the left side wing. Outside for Butler. Here's Thunder with the drive. It's hauled in by Purdue. Purdue's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That one goes in. 6 points for him. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Thunder. Here's Hawkins. Here's Thunder. Defended by Thompson. Thunder, the pass to Hawkins. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
To the inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Hawkins. Out to the wing. Dawkins, the pass to Thunder. Now Butler. 5 to shoot. From downtown. Rebounded by Fox. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up and is... The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Thompson, and it's Tucker in at the shooting guard position. And it's Fox missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For 3, Smith. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. The concern is obvious. Here in the conference finals, the slimmest of margins can make a big difference. Guys?
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Brooklyn. Tucker, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Thunder. Out to the right wing. An open look for Smith. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Bucks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Purdue. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Purdue's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They set the pick for 3. Smith. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so Paul will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Pass to Tucker. Wide open. Rebounded by Butler.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Picked it out of midair. Here we go, 1-on-1. Now here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Now here's Smith. He's got 14. Pass to Fox. Here's Purdue. There's the block. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Brooklyn making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Purdue. Butler covering. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Whitehead. Fires in the triple. Whitehead's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Bucks trail. Paul passes to Purdue. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by Brooklyn.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Smith. Smith. It's hauled in by Purdue. Purdue's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they recover it. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. 5th on the list, Nick Smith.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Sarge checked in for Butler. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Morris is checked in. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Fox. 9 points in the game. Yep, count it. Tucker's got 9 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Smith. 16 points for him. Sends it home from three-point land. Smith's got 19 points.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Tucker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Morris. Inside. Here's Purdue. Shoots over Sarr. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Here's Whitehead. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. So it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Good too.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shaq?
No doubt, Ernie, if they lose this series, is finito, done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And Brooklyn with possession here. 6-point game. Scotty Barnes is out there with Sarr. Then it's Smith, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. To the right side, Sarr passes to Whitehead. Gets the 3 ball to go. Whitehead's got 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Tucker. Ball for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Now here's Paul. Here's Gill. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's the 3.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And Smith over to help. Pass to Morris from outside the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Thunder. Will it go? And the Nets miss again.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
The offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for him.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Brooklyn making a switch here. Nets trail by 13. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Smith. Pass to Thunder. For 3. It's not going to go for him.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Now here's Morris. Give him 8. Paul passes to Morris. 4-3. They get it back. Gill. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Whitehead. And here's Barnes. It's Barnes on the wing. They set a pick. To stop the drought. Milwaukee with the rebound. Gill's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Thunder. 10 points for him. Pass to Dawkins. Back to Smith. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Goes up on the wing. 2 points. That one goes. Smith's got 21.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Thunder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he drops the first.
Number 47.
So he gets them both. The Bucks leading by 12. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Paul's got 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Looking to end this cold.
Oh, my God. Look out below.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-6 run. Out left to the wing. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The officials were right on top of that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Thunder. Smith left side. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
To the wing, right side. Here's Purdue. Thunder grabs the board.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Dawkins. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Purdue. Soft touch off the glass. Purdue's got 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Thunder. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Paul. And And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes. The first free throws. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Thunder. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Thompson, and it's Fox in at the two.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Tucker. They get it back. Here's Purdue. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Sarr. Pulls it from the corner. It's hauled in by Purdue. Purdue's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Tucker. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Tucker's got 22 points. Nets trail by 14. Sarr passes to Thunder. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Purdue. Purdue's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Thompson with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's Purdue. Tries again. Tries yet again. The rebound by the Nets. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 16. The three from Barnes. Gets the three to fall.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Look out, folks.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Bucks making a switch here. Gill's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 13. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Thompson for three. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Thompson passes to Gill. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. He buries it from 3. Tucker's got 27 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Morris, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ball comes in for Thompson. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Fox. Whitehead can't get it to go. And Fox has got the ball here for Milwaukee. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And here's Paul. Pass to Gill. Morris on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Gill, no.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Paul for 3. No good on the shot.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Smith outside. And there's another one for the Nets.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Nets trail by 12. Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Barnes. And there's the screen. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
He takes it in. Milwaukee with the rebound. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his third foul so far.
14. And for the Bucks, number 31.
Nets on D. It's a 14-point game. Left side Tucker. Morris for three. Hits the trifecta. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Such a wide open look.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Tucker, the pass to Paul. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Smith. Pass to Thunder. Barnes the screen. Here's Thunder. And the Nets, another three!
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Milwaukee shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Number 47. Starting the line with 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Into the lane.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
The shot by Thunder, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Outside Paul. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Tucker's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Barnes. Top of the key. And again, it's Brooklyn. Here's Paul. To Morris. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Morris has got 10 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Bucks leading by 12. Outside Paul. Pass to Tucker. And Smith over to help. Back to Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Paul's got 22.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
The shot by Thunder, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That's good from Paul.
And that's going to end things here in Game 4. A terrific outing and a big-time conference finals win for the Bucks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
Milwaukee shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Inside. Outside Tucker from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Tucker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Milwaukee. Outside Tucker. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Sarr pulls it in. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. Oh, clanks the dunk.
And that's a frustration foul.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. And with this win, they'll...
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Win tonight, or it's time to go fishing.